Hello. I thought tonight we might tie us a little crappie jig. This is a 1/32. It's a eagle claw ball head, and I got these at a discount store. Really cheap. They was like $2.40 for 10 of them. They do have the collar on them. I don't mind the collar. You can pinch the collar if you want. That's fine. This is going to be a black and chartreuse. The feathers I'm going to use are they're just chartreuse saddle feathers, um, and I've cut them into your standard V, and I've got the tip off one, and then we'll use another V, and I'll put the tip in the middle, and a V on each side of it facing in, and that will make our tail. And I'm going to use pink thread. I'm going to stack this thing up, and I'll get our thread tied on there. This is 210 thread, and it's a Danville thread. It's a pretty thick thread. It's good for tying jigs. If I was only allowed to use one jig for me the rest of my life, this would be the color I use. And I don't mean it's going to be your favorite color. By all means. I mean, the world is different. But I mean, I've caught so many fish on a black and chartreuse jig just with a pink head. Throw a little bit of crappie candy on there, or a little bit of power bait, and yeah, it's pretty hard to beat. I've got a little bit of hard as nails. We'll throw one there just because we're going to wrap it with chenille. So I've taken and peeled the end of my chenille off, so it's just easier to tie in. You get more of the core that way. Tie it in there. We'll get her up to the front here. And I gotta get these glasses on. Jeez. And by all means, if you've got a rotary jig, I mean, use your rotary jig. Mine's just a nasty habit of not. It'll increase your productivity a lot. Really will. There's nothing hard about tying this jig. It's just a simple pattern for something so simple to work for me. I say that with me, the way it has over the years. I mean, my sons have fished it. I mean, you know, a lot of the people in the boats I fish with and stuff, we'll fish it, and we take a lot of stuff. About 4 or 5 good knots in it. And I've got some loon. This is just a water-based head cement. I picked it up at Bass Pro probably 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I shake it every now and then. But like I said, I mean, it just seems like it lasts forever. You don't have to worry about it getting in the head of, or the eye, excuse me, of your jig. I mean, it really pretty much doesn't. Comb her out there where she's a little bit slick. And if you like crystal in yours, I mean, put crystal in it. I mean, that's fine. You make it the way you like it. You know, this is the way I would fish it. This is the way I'd take it to the lake. Just like this. I mean, whether it be jiggy bobbing or, you know, just casting on bottom. I mean, that's it. If you like it fuller, you know, tie it fuller. But you don't have to. And I tell you, it catches them. I've been tying some pink and yellows too to take with me. I've got some crystal ones I've been tying here, and I mean, I've been tying a little bit of everything. But as far as my favorite, I mean, I'm not jiving you any. That's it. I mean, this is the one that, you know, I would fish with if I was not allowed another one. But like I said, now that might not be the case with you. You know, it could be totally different. I mean, yours might be orange, you know, something like that, or red. I mean, I've caught a few fish on red. You know, I've caught them on about everything. But the black and chartreuse, you know, I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but I mean, that's the one for me. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I thank you guys for watching some of my videos. Y'all have a good night. Maybe I'll see you on the water.